Yo, yo. Boy, I'm big mad. I'm big mad. The day started out amazing and fantastic, and now I'm mad. Is it too early to be mad? What time is it? 10:50? Is it too early to be mad or too late to be mad? I don't know. It's not even April Fool's Day anymore. Did anybody get April Fools'd? Or how do you say it? April Fooled? I did. I thought I got almost unscathed on the April Fool's deal, but I got. But here's the thing: you can't bullshit a bullshitter. You can't fool a fool. And you can't prank a prankster. So, I got the last laugh on the April Fool deal. Slim, wait till you hear the story I'm about to tell you. It's unbelievable. Needless to say, I'm just a little bit perturbed. No, I'm a lot perturbed, actually. Who's Val? You said, rest in peace, Val. Who's Val? What's up, Goose? What's up, Droid? And Andrea. Raw for a reason. Oh, Val Kilmer. Yeah. Yeah, rest in peace, Val Kilmer. Robert. Nature Boy. Yeah, torpedo bad. How's my week? My week's been great, except for it. Well, here I'll just give me about 30 more seconds here. I'll get into it. I need to calm myself down. All right, let's get into this shit show here. Where's that music at? There it is. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Val Kilmer's my favorite Batman there. I said it. No. Well, look, he's not the best Batman. I disagree with you there. But he is, I mean, the Doc Holliday role in Tombstone might be my favorite single actor performance in any movie in history ever. There's nobody that could have played Doc Holliday in Tombstone better than Val Kilmer. I mean, that's not even up for debate. The best doc ever. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Happy Wednesday to everybody. So I'm sorry for the confusion. I made a community post this morning saying the midday show is still happening today because I wasn't able to do it on Monday, but it's going to be later, like 1 o'clock or 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then that all went to shit for reasons that I'm about to explain right now. So if you listen to last Friday's show, I was on there talking about how I bought a new gun, right? The M&P 10 millimeter pistol caliber carbine rifle deal that I was super excited about. So I wasn't able to find it locally, so I ordered it from a place called Bud's Gun Shop, which is a very well-known large outlet that sells guns online. It's based out of Kentucky, which is where their warehouse is. So they ship it from Kentucky down here to an FFL, which is a licensed firearm dealer, where they basically just ship it there, and I go pick it up. They do a legal transfer to me. Because they're not allowed to ship a firearm to your house for obvious reasons, right? So yeah, I got to go pick it up, fill out the paperwork, blah blah blah, pay them $20 just to hand me a gun. That's the way it goes. So yesterday afternoon, now, first of all, there's a half a dozen FFLs within 20 minutes of me, 20 or 30 minutes of me. I could have picked any of them, right? I picked this place called Allied Arms, ALLIED, based on a recommendation of a friend of mine. I could have just had it sent to Palmetto State Armory, which is closer, which is who I do business with like 99% of the time. But I figured this is a family-owned small business. I'm going to give them some business. And I want to go in there and see what they're all about anyway, right? Something other than the big box store, Palmetto State Armory. So I picked them as the FFL. Well, they're open from 10 a.m. Monday through whatever it is. They're open five days a week from 10 a.m. To 5 p.m. So 7 hours a day, which is like even worse than banker's hours. I have a tracking on my phone from UPS tracking where my gun's going. So I know when they get it, right? So yesterday at 4:15 p.m., I get a notification on my phone, hey, your gun has been delivered to Allied Arms. So now, I live on the other side of town. I live in the same city as them, but you can't get further away where they are from where I live. So it takes me about 25 or 30 minutes to drive to that store to pick it up. It gets delivered at 4:15. So I'm like, okay, best case scenario, I get there at 4:45, 15 minutes before they close. And that's even if there's no traffic. This is during rush hour. So, and then it takes another 30 minutes to fill out the paperwork and get the background check and all that. So I'm like, okay, I'll just get it tomorrow morning. I'll go there when they open tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., which is today, right? Which is why I made the community post saying I wouldn't be on at 11 because I'm thinking I'm going to be on the other side of town picking up my gun at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. So I do just that. I get my happy ass in my car this morning. I drive all the way across town. As soon as they unlocked and opened the doors at 10 o'clock, I'm in there. I walk in there. I walk up to the desk. The guy's like, hey, what's up? Good morning. How can I help you? I'll go, yeah, I'm here to pick up my gun. He goes, okay, yeah, great. Give me your license and your CWP, your concealed weapons permit. I get that out. I hand it to him. He's looking at it and goes, what are you picking up today? I go, I'm picking up an M&P 10 millimeter carbine. Oh, that's great. So did we call you? I go, what? He goes, did we call you to pick it up? I said, no, you didn't. He slams my IDs on the counter and says, you got to wait for us to call you, and walks back in the back room. Now I'm looking around. I'm thinking Ashton Kutcher's about to jump out. I'm punked. I'm looking around. I see this other guy over there doing something. I go, hey. He's like, yeah, what's up? I go, I'm here to pick up my gun. And this guy just slammed my ID on the counter and walked back in the back room somewhere. He goes, Did we call you? I said, no. But you've got, my gun is here, and I'm here. He goes, yeah, but you got to wait for us to call. He goes, man, we got 20 boxes back there. The UPS dumped a bunch of 20 boxes off, right before closing time yesterday. We haven't had a chance to go through them. I go, okay. Well, I'm sure it won't take you long to walk back there and look at one of those 20 boxes and find my fucking name on it and give me my gun. He goes, nope, it's not how it works. You got to wait for us to call you. I go, okay, fine. I'll wait for you to call me. But can you tell me, are we talking, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours? How long do I have to wait before you give me what you have that's mine? He goes, oh, it'll be today. I go, well, I am here today. I'm here now. So I'm mad now. I walked in there happy as a pig in shit. I was about to pick up my new gun. Super excited. Now I walk out mad as fuck. Now get this. This is the real shit kicker here. This is the real shit kicker here. After all of that, I drive 30 minutes back home. So I drove 30 minutes there, argued with him for 3 minutes, got in my car, drove 30 minutes back home. As soon as I walk in my fucking front door, I get a text message from the gun store. What do you think it said? What do you think it said, Vic? Hey, Mr. Pete, your gun's ready for pickup.
Casket! Casket!
God damn. Now, what do you think my attitude's going to be like when I go? As soon as the show's over, I'm driving over there to pick up my gun. What do you think my attitude's going to be like when I go to do that? Do you think it's going to be good? On a scale of 1 to 10. Well, 1 being super nice, 10 being a total dickhead. What on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think my attitude's going to be when I go to pick up that gun? What do you think do you think I'm going to have some choice words to say to these people? Slim.
I need the phone number of this place. I'm going to give them the what for over the phone.
It's Allied Arms in Summerville, South Carolina.
I'll find it.
These motherfuckers, man.
Tell them to stop mistreating my buddy.
I mean, look, it's like I said, there's at least a dozen FFLs between where I live and where they are that I could have stopped at. Instead, I went there. Again, based on a recommendation because it's a family-owned business. It's not a big box store. It's a local business, a local gun store. If you're a local business and you've got a big box store like Palmetto State Armory 3 miles away from you, don't you think you'd like go above and beyond for customer service to get people to come there instead of going to PSA?
Well, and that kind of thing is what you would expect out of PSA versus a mom and pop shop.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
Because, bigger companies that you have to go by SOP because it's a big company. It's just how it is.
I'm still trying to call. I'm really am mad. This isn't like a bit for the show I'm really am pissed off about this.
Oh, I would be too.
I can't believe they had the fucking nerve after I was just there to wait 30 minutes and call me and tell me it's ready. When I told them I drove 30 minutes to get there. Now they're trolling me. If I were them, I would have waited.
It does seem like a troll job.
If I were them, I would have waited at least a few hours to make that phone call.
Yeah.
Just to save face.
So why didn't you wait until they called you before you went over there?
Because I don't have to, Vic.
Stand there for 3 hours. He didn't know how long it would be.
I don't know. And here's the other thing too. I've ordered a bunch of guns online before, like from PSA, and they don't call you when they get it. Like, I waited like a week and a half waiting for them to call me. I just go up there. I'm like, what the fuck? Where's my gun? Like, it's been a week and a half. They're like, oh, yeah, we've had it for a week. I'm like, we didn't fucking call me. So instead of waiting for them to call me, Vic, I just go up there. They have my property. The gun is paid for. It's sent to them. They've been paid to hand it over to me already. So give me my shit. I don't need to hear about 20 boxes, this and that. I could have walked back there, Vic. If they would have let me behind that counter, I could have went and found my gun, my name on one of those boxes in 3 fucking seconds, Vic.
And you want to know what the real bullshit of this is? And a lot of people on here are not going to agree with this. Like, my grandfather could order a fucking gun out of a magazine and have it delivered to his front door.
Yeah, but so that's even besides the point. The bottom line is, it's not like they have to. There's something they have to do before they hand the gun over to me. They don't have to do anything different. Let's put it this way: if I would, they sell guns in there. I can walk in there and buy a gun from them instead of online. If I go in there, there's nothing different between what they're doing to hand my gun over to me than if I went in there and bought a gun from them. If I went in there and said, "Hey, I want that gun right there in the glass," they go, "Okay, fill out this paperwork, background check, give us your fucking money. Here's your receipt. See you later. Have a good time." There's nothing different.
They have to have it in their system that it's in their inventory.
They could have done that when I'm standing there.
Oh, I agree.
I mean, they did do it because between the time I left there and got home, they had already done it.
For all 20.
On top of that, so I was so excited yesterday. Yesterday was April Fool's Day. I was so excited about getting my gun yesterday once I got that notification that my gun was there, and I was like, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to get it. I'm excited. I'm like a kid on Christmas, right? So I start going, now I'm thinking, okay, I've got too many guns and not enough safe space for all these guns I got. I got all these little safes. Like, I've got like 3 safes, but they're all only have 2 or 3 guns in them because that's all I can fit in them. So I need a big gun safe. So I go online. It's like 7:30 at night. I go online. I find exactly the safe that I've been looking at, and it's 40% off. It's normally like $599. I find it for $339. Okay. At Tractor Supply, that's like 5 minutes away from my house. So I'm like, score. So I go on there, I buy it immediately, and I do the pick up in person because that's how you save the money. They don't charge you the shipping. I mean, that thing weighs like 500 pounds. So I go online, I'll order it. Now, when I order it, it's 8 o'clock. They close at 9. Okay. So I'm like, again with the waiting to call you. This is just like the gun story, but this is Tractor Supply instead. So I know that it's going to take them time to process my order and go pull it and have it ready at the front of the store for pickup and all that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, they close in an hour. I'm getting this thing tonight. So I hop in my car immediately. I get there at about 8:15 or 8:20. I walk into Tractor Supply, and I'm like, yep, here to pick up a pickup order, online order. She's like, oh, okay, let me look around. She's looking around. Well, I don't see anything. She's like, what'd you order? I was like, well, a 20-gun Winchester safe. She goes, well, I don't see it in here. She goes, when did you make the order? I go, 15 minutes ago. She goes, you're supposed to wait for us to call you. The same thing the gun guy said.
Uh-oh.
I said, yeah, I figured that much, but I'm here now, and so you can go pull it now, which they did. Now, she's like, hold on, let me go back to the warehouse part of the store and let them know you're here, and we'll get it. We'll get it for you. Now, she did the right thing. She did the opposite of what the gun people did. Like, she expedited me to the front of the line because I'm standing there waiting for it. Right? Now, while She's back in the warehouse. She told me to wait there. I'm standing. There's a bunch of people in line. I'm standing at this this counter. My phone, I forgot to tell you this part. The whole time I'm talking to her, my phone is just blowing up, ringing, all these different numbers from all over South Carolina. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So finally I get mad and pick it up. You want to hear it? I was getting April Fool's pranked by my brother-in-law. Let me set this up before I play the recording. My brother-in-law goes on Facebook, puts my fucking phone number on Facebook, and says, call this number and ask him if you can buy he's selling peacocks. Can you buy a peacock from him? Okay. So I've got 1,000 people calling me, asking me to buy a peacock. So the first guy that asked me about it, I knew immediately I was getting pranked. He's like, hey, is this, my name's Joe. He's like, is this Joe? I'm like, yeah. He goes, yeah, I heard you got a peacock for sale. And I go, what? He goes, yeah, I heard you got a peacock for sale. How much you want for it? And I just hung up on him. I knew it was a prank, so I was like, what the fuck? And I was trying to think who's behind this. Well, immediately I knew who it was. After I thought about it for 20 seconds, it's my brother-in-law, because this is the kind of shit he does, right? So now I'm prepared for the next caller. My phone's continuing to blow up. I'm standing in the middle of the tractor supply. There's people around me. All right. Now, the second guy who called me, or the second one I answered, he recorded the conversation about him asking me for the peacock. Later on, my brother-in-law sent me the recording because the guy sent it to him. So I have it here. Let me find it. So this is me being pranked, but of course you can't prank a prankster, which is me. So I prank him back. Here we go. You ready? Let's see if I can. Here we go.
Yes, I see the peacock. When can I see the peacock?
The peacock, I already sold the peacock.
Well, I was told that the peacock would be available for sale, and I really...
Well, I just told you he's already sold.
Well, why did you sell it? How much? I would have paid more.
More than $3,500?
Yes.
That's what I sold it. If you want to give me $3,600, I'll go chase down the person I sold it to and get it back.
Are they still there?
I don't know. I'll go find them now.
Yeah, you can hear the people in the tractor supply in the background.
36.
Wow, yeah, I was going to go for 4, but 36 is fine. Is it a male peacock or a female peacock?
I don't know. Do peacocks have dicks?
You're just being rude. That's rude. I don't appreciate that. I would think if...
I don't give a fuck. Does it have a dick or not?
Do you?
I do, but does the peacock have a dick?
Well, you would know if you were a legitimate seller.
I'm not a legitimate seller. That's the thing.
Well, how do you have a peacock for sale?
I snatched one off the side of the road somewhere in Conway.
This doesn't sound legitimate.
It's not.
Are you a certified breeder?
No.
And
I just told you I got one off the side of the road in Conway, South Carolina. Does that sound legitimate to you?
Did you check the genitals? I would. I mean,
I don't even know where to check for genitals on a peacock.
Well, around the cock area or the pee area is where you normally check.
Yeah, I don't usually check animals for, especially birds, for dicks.
Well, I prefer the word penis. Is that word you're saying? Gross.
I just sell them to you, people like you, for more money than they're worth.
Well, can you go chase that person down and then go look for the peacock on it?
Yeah, I'll do that. Can I call you back after I do that?
Yes, just make sure it has a peacock. Is he still in your yard?
My yard?
How are you going to get this person back and get the peacock back?
I'll just call them and make something up.
Well, does it have... Okay, so how old do you think this peacock is?
I don't know. I'm not a bird expert.
You don't know a lot about this peacock, do you?
I don't know anything about it, except that it just made me $3,500.
Huh. So how would you procure the peacock back?
I'm gonna call the person, make up some story where I need to meet him again. I'm just gonna take it back.
No, I don't feel like you're. I don't feel like you're trustworthy. So, anyway, have a good day.
That's great.
No, I'm standing in the middle of Tractor Supply having this conversation, and people are looking at me like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm like, they're talking about peacock dicks and.
Now, I have never posted somebody's phone number on Facebook, but I do use Uncle Lou's phone number for my Kroger card.
Oh man. Yeah, he texted me later and was like, "Dude, you're fucking that recording is being shared all over Facebook." I'm not even on Facebook, so I don't know. But he was like, "Your shit's being shared all over Facebook." I said, "Take my fucking number off of Facebook, dude. Like, what are you doing?"
And now it's getting shared all over you.
Yeah, listen to this. Some people even left voice. I stopped answering the calls because I just got tired of it. So people started leaving me messages on my voicemail. Let me see if I can find that. Listen to this one. Shit, what's going on with it? Hold on, let me see. I don't know what's going on with the volume on that.
You might have.
Yeah, here we go.
My name is Mac. I got a little storm.
Here it is.
Yeah, I was calling about your peacock or whatever other animal you might have. My name is Mac. I got a little farm over in Givens Ridgeville area. Give me a call back, 843-670-2048.
Oh, I should call him.
Man, here's a thought for any unscrupulous individuals out there. You could have made some money off this deal. Like, just go ahead and find some poor sucker that'll PayPal you friends and family and get him to go ahead and pay for it.
Hey, he left his number. Should I call him?
Yeah.
His name is Matt. He says, I was going to buy your peacock or whatever other animal you might have. Let's call him.
You want to see if he wants to buy Mrs. Peete?
Yeah. Well, maybe he'll buy the Gatto from me.
Ah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, the Gatto's not for sale, but, for the right price.
Everybody has a price.
Yeah, including me. All right, here we go. Let's call Matt.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Matt, I just got your voicemail from last night. My name is Joe. I'm the one with the peacock for sale. If you could give me a call back at your earliest convenience, I'd really appreciate it. I actually have 2 peacocks for sale. I have 1 male and 1 female. They are brother and sister, though, so I wouldn't breed them together because then they'll probably come out retarded or something. And I also have a cat for sale for the highest bidder. It's a black cat, though, so I hope you're not superstitious. Just give me a call back, and I'll be happy to do some business with you. Thank you. Oh, man. What do you think the chances are he'll call me back?
Listen, Matt, if you're listening to this at some point, don't take this the wrong way. But you sound like you may be some relation to Caden. So I think there's a high likelihood he's calling you back.
I think he's gonna call back.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to end the show. I'm going to drive my happy ass back across town to that gun store. As soon as I get in the gun store, that motherfucker's going to call me back when I'm standing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you never ended the story. Did you actually get your gun safe from Tractor Supply?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yep. So this beautiful young lady helped me load it in my car, which was a whole nother story. I imagine, because I've seen. Yeah. I've seen your car. Well, the Jeep. Yeah. Okay. Well, I was thinking your actual car. No, that thing won't fit in the car. It barely fit in the Jeep.
Yeah, I can imagine it'd be hard to get it in the Jeep.
Yeah. So we got it in there. Then I drove home and I had my son. I was like, you got to help me get the safe out of the car. And I'm thinking at this time that he's going to help me carry it upstairs. Now, there's no fucking way. Like, we got it out of the car and into the garage. We tried to move it like 2 feet to pick it up, right? And take it through the doorway. That wasn't happening. That thing weighs like over 500 pounds.
Believe me, I know. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have friends that wanted help getting a gun safe up a flight of stairs, and not a pleasant experience. So, on the way to the gun store today, I stopped at Home Depot. It's between here and the gun store, and rented an industrial hand truck deal. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. A hand truck?
I don't have a hand truck at my house, no.
Shit, I got 2 of them.
Well, good for you. I don't.
What are you doing with your life?
I've never needed one until now, so I don't know. I mean, anyway, I rented one, and my brother-in-law is going to come over when he gets off work today and help me get it up here somehow. That ought to be.
Absolutely should.
Well, after what he put me through with the Peacock, yeah.
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 He owes you. Yeah.
Yeah, he even said that he would bring a friend, so there'll be 3 of us.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need them.
Probably gonna need 3. Yeah, that thing is heavy as fuck, dude. So.
Now, I mean, I've got to ask: does it have to go upstairs? Can you not find somewhere for it downstairs?
Well, that would just be too easy. No, it does have to go upstairs. I'm putting it in my bedroom. Yeah. That's where it needs to be.
I put mine in the laundry room just because I really don't have anywhere else.
Well, my laundry room is upstairs.
Oh.
Yeah. So, I mean, it would either have to be in Mrs. Pete's office in the front room, which is not happening. In the living room, which definitely isn't happening, or in the kitchen, which also isn't happening. So that's the 3 rooms downstairs.
Well, man, this is just a thought, but I know you were, basically making your garage into another room. She was talking about it being her she shed, sticking in there.
Yeah, I don't want it in the garage because then it's too easy to, like, the whole point of having it upstairs is there's no way anybody's taking that safe out of here.
Well, if you get they buy kits where you can mount it to the floor.
If somebody were to break in my garage, if they had a hand truck, they could fucking wheel it right out and put it in the back of a pickup truck and be gone in 2 seconds.
And that's why you mount it to the floor.
I don't want to mount it to the floor. Come on, man.
Why? I mean, they can't take it then.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to drill the safe into the garage floor.
Shit, I thought it worth the time to drill it to the floor.
Plus, if it's in my bedroom, that's where I want my guns, is in my bedroom.
Well, okay. I mean, I have a gun in my bedroom. 2 of them.
I got you. I understand it. Yeah. I mean, I have the bedside safe with pistols in it, but what if I need a shotgun or something?
I have that in the bedroom as well.
Well, I mean, I'm just going to have 18 guns laying around my bedroom at night.
I don't. I have 2. One on the bedside table, and there's a shotgun on my wife's side of the bed.
Yeah. Well, I'll just put the safe in there.
Whatever.
Yeah. Look, I'll get that safe up here somehow. I mean, it might not be easy, but nothing that's worth
your stairs in the process.
nothing in life that's worth anything is easy.
No, it's not.
So
now, I do think you're a little short-sighted in your safe buying experience, because I've got a feeling that within the next couple of years you're going to need a bigger safe.
probably. Yeah. I mean, I watched some videos on there, like video reviews on this exact safe. I'll show you the safe I got. I'll put it on YouTube if I can see if I can find it. It says it holds up to 20 rifles, but it doesn't. I mean, if you've got 20 fucking bone stock, 12 gauge shotguns, maybe. But my guns have all kinds of shit on them. You might be able.
Most people do.
Yeah, and you might be able to fit 10 rifles in there and maybe a dozen pistols. I don't know, but that's more. That's plenty for me for now. For that price,
and
though.
You can also buy those systems that go on the door. Like I have one. It's I can't even think of what you call the material now. Nylon, I guess. But I mean, it's basically a rack that goes on the door of my gun safe, and it'll hold a dozen pistols.
Yeah, I also bought a pistol rack. So here it is, right here. It's this one here on the right. Oh, where'd it go? It's that one on the right. How come when I put my thing over it? It's the black one on the right there, the Winchester one. And I'm trying to. Oh, there it is. That's what the inside looks like. Now the shelving you can move all around in different configurations. So I did that. I did that last night in my garage. I made the shelves the way I wanted them to be.
A good investment, if you're going to store your ammo in it as well, is to buy a dehumidifier.
Do I need that if it's in my house though? Because
yeah.
My house stays 70 degrees all the time.
Yeah, but the humidity in your house is dependent on the humidity outside.
Well, if you're storing ammo for like 30 years, maybe. But, I mean, I run through my ammo within 6 months.
Oh, shit, I don't.
I mean, I order a couple thousand rounds every 6 months. And then I order more because I run out. So.
Well, I mean, you don't go through hollow points that often, so it helps keep them fine.
That's true. Now, if my hollow point, here's the funny thing is people are like, your defense ammo, your hollow points, like if you don't use them within 18 to 24 months, then you need to get rid of them.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe that.
So here's the thing. The first gun I bought was in 2008, I think. Yeah, 2008. Mm-hmm. And I had that gun. I took it to the range one time just to make sure it worked. Put like 20 rounds through it or something just to make sure it worked. That gun stayed in my glove box of my car. Now, I realize now that was not a good idea. You're not supposed to leave a gun in your car 24/7, 7 days a week, 360. Like, that's a bad idea. It can get stolen. Luckily, it didn't. But my point is, it stayed in my glove box with a loaded magazine with hollow points in it for 10 fucking years. We're talking about every single weather situation imaginable, right? Hot, cold, everything in between. 10 years. That's how long those hollow points were in there. I took it to the range, fired them off, worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's why I've never quite believed. I mean, if you just feel like it, fine, whatever. Pop them off. Go get you some different ones. But
yeah.
So what happens when the ammo goes bad?
Don't know. I ain't never had.
I think most likely what would happen is it's just a dud round. It just won't fire. I don't think it's anything dangerous. It's not going to explode or anything.
Yeah.
It just won't work. Which happens, I mean, like one in every 10,000 rounds, no matter what kind of ammo it is a dud round. So.
I mean, I can guarantee I've been through more than 10,000 rounds, and the only problem I've ever had is there's a company in Tennessee that does repack ammunition, like ranges.
Yeah, you're talking about reloads.
Brass from ranges or whatever.
Yeah, reload ammunition is suspect. Like you actually can get hurt doing that if somebody doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Now, I mean, granted, this is a pretty big company, so I mean, it ain't nothing like that. But I had one dud round in one box, and I probably went through a couple thousand rounds of that ammunition.
Yeah, what's that movie with Jonah Hill? You know, it's that true story about those guys that were arms dealers.
Bulldogs.
Yeah. So you remember when they go to whatever country that was, somewhere in Eastern Europe. Remember, and they go buy like 10 million rounds of ammunition to sell, and they were like, "How old is this ammunition?" It was like 40 years old. It was all 7.62. You know, it was AK-47 rounds, and he's like, "Is this stuff going to work?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's going to work as long as it's as long as it's packed tight, it's going to work." And so he's like, "You want to try it?" So he's like, "Yeah." So they handed him an AK-47 and broke open one of those crates and gave him this 40-year-old ammunition. He's just in the warehouse just fucking blasting off rounds. That shit'll last forever, man.
Yep, it works.
Yeah.
Now, and this is specifically with AK rounds, you actually do have to be careful with those. And it's not because of the age of the ammunition, but there was and this is legitimate, like there are public records on this. There was a CIA operation during Vietnam where they made a bunch of ammunition, AK ammunition, that would explode in the gun. And like did their best to get it mixed in with all the North Vietnamese ammunition, Viet Cong ammunition. Some of that shit has made its way back over here.
Yeah. Yeah, Uncle Lou is exactly right. Ammo goes bad after 18 months is a great money marketing scheme invented by the ammo companies. That's 100% right.
Sounds legit to me.
Yeah.
I'd buy it.
It's the same. It's like the people that say that, it's like, okay, if you really believe ammunition goes bad after even, let's say 5 years, forget 18 months, 5 years. All right, so I'm going to take a 10-year-old round, a round that hasn't been fired in 10 years. It's been under my bed. Let me put it in the gun and point it at you and pull the trigger. Are you willing to do that?
Nope.
No. Same thing with people who talk shit about the lower caliber ammo, like 380. Oh, you can't use, that's not a good defensive ammo. I'm like, okay, well, how about you stand in front of it and let me shoot you with a 380? We'll see what happens.
Yeah, right? No. I ain't letting you shoot me with a 22.
Exactly. Ridiculous. I figured out, like, especially on Reddit, which Reddit's, I mean, even worse than Twitter. But yeah. I belong to a bunch of subreddit gun groups, and they are worse than they're worse than college football fans. They are. I mean, they're like the snobbiest, they find the negativity in anything gun related. They're never happy. Anything that you have sucks because they have the best thing. Anything that you have is not good enough. It's like, shut the fuck up. You know? A bunch of crybabies. Most gun people are fucking super nerdy. You would think that it's the opposite.
No, that honestly, that really checks out.
Yeah, they're dorks.
To be perfectly honest.
They're really dorks. You would think it's the opposite, like they're rugged people, you know, hunters and you know, this and that. No. Most gun people are just fucking dorks. They don't even shoot guns either. That's the other thing. They buy a bunch of guns but never shoot them.
Dorks.
You know. It's like the guy who buys like a classic fucking Mustang but doesn't ever drive it. Just, you know, he wants to show it off to people.
That's the great thing about my new job. Like, I'll get, they actually allot everybody a certain amount of training ammunition every month to blow through.
That must be nice.
Right. Oh, I'm going to take full advantage of that.
Oh, hold on. Hey. Hello.
Hey man, it's Mac. How you doing?
Hey, Matt. Are you still interested in the Peacock?
Yeah. Are they? How much are they?
Well, the last one I sold for $3,500.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
You did good.
Yeah.
So what's up with the cat?
Well, it's actually it's like my house cat. So she does actually like it's personal to me. But I'll let her go. I'll let her go for like 5,000. And she is fixed though, so you can't breed her.
No, that's fine. But anyway, all right. Well, that's fine. I'll get with the wife and figure it out and give you a call back if we decide to do anything.
All right, but so are you interested in the cat or the peacocks?
Not the cat, because we don't do indoor stuff. We like barn cats and stuff like that.
So you heard my message though. So I have 2 peacocks, but they are brother and sister. So I probably wouldn't mate them because they'll probably be retarded. The offspring will probably be retarded. Yeah.
No. So all right, well let me get with the wife and I'll check with her and let you know.
All right, thank you.
All right, bud.
All right.
Oh my God.
I was trying to figure out this motherfucker's for real.
I mean, tell me he don't sound like Caden.
Oh my God. I can't believe he actually called me back.
That's amazing.
Caden is back, so you don't care.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He goes, I got to talk to the wife. We mostly do outdoor stuff. Oh my God.
I don't know, man. Like I wonder these days what's an outdoor animal and what's an indoor animal. I mean, people running around with fucking miniature goats in their house. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Oh my God, my wife's all into that too. She watches all those videos on TikTok or whatever where the goats jumping around. She goes, "Oh, I want a goat." I go, "No." I said, first of all, the baby goat. Guess what happens 6 months later? It's not a fucking baby goat anymore. What are you gonna do with it then? What? Put it in the backyard? No. I go, second of all, you know those things are shitting and pissing all over these people's houses. They don't show you that part. I mean,
well, I've actually seen people put fucking diapers on a goat.
What?
Yes, they're putting diapers on a goat.
Diapered goat.
Yeah.
Just let the goat.
The one my wife and daughter are getting into are those fucking miniature Highland cows.
What is that?
It's a fucking miniature cow.
Like one of those like fluffy.
You know those real shaggy looking cows?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, there's nothing wrong with having a cow. If you've got a bunch of land and you want to have the cow out there and graze and you want to get milk from it, whatever, I guess. But these people that have these baby goats all over the internet, they don't have any land. They're in like a neighborhood like I live in.
Exactly. That's why Mrs. Peete wants one.
Yeah, but what do you do when they grow up? Sell them, I guess?
Those miniature goats don't grow up. They only hit a certain size.
Oh, they don't. So they're not baby goats. They're just small goats.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were baby goats.
Hence the name miniature.
Yeah, they're a mini goat. Yeah.
Yeah, people are doing now with farmyard animals what they've been doing with chihuahuas for 30 years, trying to breed the smallest little fucker possible.
Yeah, you can get a mini horse.
Yeah, that's yeah. Blazer Dog says goat yoga is a thing now. Yeah, that's what she told me. She goes, I want one of those little goats. I said, no, we're not getting a fucking goat in our house. And she goes, well, there's a place here, like not far from here, where you can go do yoga with baby goats. I go, what?
Okay, this is news to me.
Baby goat yoga?
Why do you want to do yoga?
Boy, what? Talk about a fucking ripoff. I can do yoga. Anybody can do yoga at their own house. All you need is nothing, a floor.
Yeah,
people call fucking rednecks stupid, but Hey, rednecks aren't out doing goat yoga.
Goat yoga. And you know they pay twice as much to do than regular yoga.
What,
Because you're doing it with a fucking goat.
what is goat yoga?
Exactly, Vic.
I'm not
I'll tell you what.
certain I want the answer to that question.
I'll tell you what goat yoga is, Vic. It's rich people who've got way too much money and way too much time on their hands. That's exactly what it is. Can you imagine? There's people starving all over the world in Africa and in South America and Asia, and you got some fucking 50-year-old wind up bitch doing goat yoga for $400 an hour.
God damn, I need another cup of coffee. Good Lord.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough coffee for this.
If there's people willing to pay for goat yoga, you know what? I might have to open up a goat yoga studio over here in Yuppie Town.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, we got the wrong line of business.
Yeah. Don't forget about cat cafes. I never heard about a cat cafe.
Yeah, I've heard of those. That people, well, for starters, you look fucking ridiculous because you have a leash on your cat, for one. Like, who the fuck is walking their cat? Number two, they're walking their cat to fucking, it's called, might as well call it Starbucks.
It's not even just cats.
That's what
Like,
it is.
for instance, when I stopped at Home Depot today to rent that hand truck, I'm walking in, and as soon as I walk in, there's this fucking guy. He's probably like 60-something years old. Mm-hmm. He's walking around Home Depot with one of these little yappy dogs on a fucking leash. Mm-hmm. Like a little Pomeranian, or I don't even know what kind of dog it was. It wasn't a service animal. It was his pet. And I'm like,
Well,
who had...
yeah, we got Rooster Man pushing his around in a stroller.
Yeah, but in Home Depot, it probably does, actually, Yeah, that's a good point.
Emotional support.
Emotional support. But do you have no shame that you're just walking your dog around in Home Depot?
No, they don't.
I mean, what the fuck, dude? It's not like it was a seeing eye dog. This guy was perfectly functional. He didn't need a dog in there.
Literally, the only store I've ever taken an animal to was the pet store. I think it was like PetSmart or Petco, one of them fucking stores.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm buying him a fucking chew toy. You can come along and pick out your favorite.
Yeah. Let him test out the merchandise and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, it's a pet store.
Yeah, that makes sense. You take a pet to a pet store.
Yeah. Not the Home Depot.
No.
Oh, was the dog going to build a fucking house now?
Well, no. He wants the dog's opinion on the new dining room lighting options.
Yeah.
I remember the good old days when people used to be ashamed of their emotional problems. Now, they show them off.
Yes.
Yeah.
They walk around with these dogs and squirrels and everything else, and it's like, look at me, I'm so fucked up. I can't go to the goddamn grocery store without this cat.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to lock these people away and forget about them, and I don't agree with that. Maybe that's a little too far, but have some fucking shame. If you're that fucked up, you probably don't need to be at the store.
Yeah.
I mean, because one of two things is true. It's what you said. And honestly, it's what you said. Most of these people, I can't believe I'm about to say this. Most of these people aren't fucked up.
Well, this guy definitely wasn't. And that
want to take your dog everywhere.
Yeah.
The people who are so fucked up, they literally have to have a dog to go to the mall. Those are the people that don't need to have some shame, man.
What's even sadder is this guy's home life is so bad that he wasn't even buying anything. He didn't have a shopping cart, nothing. The only place he could get away from his nagging wife was to take that goddamn dog to Home Depot. That's how down bad he was.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening to us.
It looked like Scott Kerr walking around with a little yappy dog at Home Depot.
Make bullying great again. Like, that's the problem. We stopped bullying people, so now they feel like it's fine to flaunt this shit in public. Let's go back to bullying people.
Yeah. I mean, some people have no shame. I mean, they roller skate at 55 years old.
Dang.
Sounds like a good time to take up roller skating.
Yeah, how are you 55 years old and you're brave enough to roller skate, which is extremely dangerous?
Yeah.
Can't check your mail. Can she roller skate to her mailbox?
I mean, she's scared of boats, but she has no problem roller skating.
Maybe she should have roller skated onto the boat and she'd been all right.
Boy, she could have. You know that little track that we ran around for the Slob Olympics. She could have been roller skating around that for 3 days straight.
Oh, she would have had a ball.
Skating backwards, doing loop-de-loops or whatever the fuck you call them. She could have been doing all that stuff.
We just have to keep her like 5 feet away from the rail.
Yeah. Lou, are you interested in buying a peacock at all, or I got 2 for sale?
I kind of caught the tail end on that. No, I'm good.
All right. Yeah.
About the goat, though, you can fire your yard man, which of course you're your own yard man. But you don't, you want to cut your grass anymore.
Well, see, that shows that Pete is a well-adjusted individual because that's how he gets away from his wife. He doesn't carry the cat to Home Depot. He just goes out and mows the yard.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a real man. I either go mow the yard or say I'm going to the gun range. Like, that's manly shit to do. Walking my dog around Home Depot is not.
No.
You don't want to put a leash on the cat and walk him around Lowe's or something?
No. Lou, please tell me you don't have a leash for your cat.
No.
All right. Just making sure.
No, we have you probably have one too, a little carry cage.
Yeah, but I don't put her in it because when she freaks out and takes a shit as soon as she gets in it. To her, the carry cage, she must have some sort of past trauma with them or something. I don't know, but when she gets in one of those things, she freaks the fuck out.
Well, I think mine does too. But if I don't put her in that cage, then she claws up the interior of the car.
Yeah.
So I can't have that
in there. I put a towel or some kind of little blanket in there, but she hates it too. She screams the whole time. Meow, meow.
Yeah.
Meow. I mean, I don't take her anywhere. The last time she was in the car is when I moved. I don't take my cat to the vet. I don't know if I'm supposed to, but I don't. There's nothing wrong with her. Well,
it's funny you say that. I haven't taken mine either. We had her for like 2.5 years now. I haven't taken her yet. We never took our dogs either, and they live to be 18 years old. Meanwhile, these people that take their dogs to the vet every fucking 3 weeks, their dog dies when they're 10.
Yeah. It's my cat's an inside cat. She won't ever go outside. She doesn't have any obvious health issues. She eats fine. She goes to the bathroom fine. She plays. She runs around. I don't know. Yeah, the vet is just like real medicine at this point. Like they'll find something wrong with your dog. Oh, your dog needs, your cat, whatever. It needs this pill. No, fuck you. No, it doesn't.
You don't need to take your pet to the vet unless there's something wrong with them.
Well, they tell you should take them like whatever, every 6 months or something. To get blood drawn.
I take my dog once a year to get his, vaccinations.
I'm not taking my pet to the vet more often than I go, and I haven't been in years. So
yeah, I haven't been in years.
I mean, mine gets, a shot once a year for rabies and heartworms and, that kind of thing.
Yeah, you can tell people who go to the doctor and who doesn't. If you go to somebody's house and they're taking a bunch of medicine, they go to the doctor.
Yeah, I take zero medicine.
Me too.
Yeah.
I occasionally take some Tylenol. That's about it.
I could have hypertension. I could have fucking stage 4 lung cancer. I don't fucking know, and I don't care either. If I die, I die. Whatever.
Yeah, like I don't take any medicine at all. But like the lady, she goes to the doctor 4 or 5 times a month, and our nightstand looks like the cage at CVS. I'm like, what is this now? It's like 11. I'm like, what in the world? You doing?
Sounds like a party. You probably mix a little cocktail with those pills.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
I mean, if YouTube times get tight, sell them on the low.
Pharmacy over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's selling. He could sell pills. I'll sell peacocks. We'll be rich.
Go on down to Peete and lose, Peacock and Pill in Sanatorium.
Hey, did you see, Lou? Did you see I got kicked out of the casino again for winning too much money?
Yeah, I thought you got kicked out on yesterday, though.
Oh, so this is the thing. I got kicked out on Monday. Like, I ran that thing up to whatever it was, $700 on Monday by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Right? They kicked me out. So I was like, fuck, they won't let me back in for the rest of the week. Well, I just, for shits and giggles yesterday, like, clicked on it again to see if it would let me in. It let me in. Oh. Yeah.
You ran it up again?
I ran it up again. It's like almost $900. They kicked me out again. So I don't know.
The inside or the outside on there, or both? Or what do you just mix?
Oh, I was all kinds of shit, dude. I'm just going nuts in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mostly the outside, but once I get up, I start getting, you know how the same way I do at the casino. Like if I get up a big amount, I just start, betting big on the inside. Now they won't let you do more than
that. Mom and pop gun store is listening. Pete's got money, so make him a deal.
Well, that's how I bought the gun and the safe. But they won't let you do more than $10 on the inside per number. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, we only have you winning so much money.
Yeah.
I haven't played it that much. I've been playing it a little bit on the morning show, just doing letting the comment section pick red or black for $25 or something like that.
I think the reason they let me back in is because once I wasn't able to do the live casino anymore, I was real stupid and went to the regular casino, which is just, video bullshit. Uh-huh. And I lost like $300 in 3 minutes. Oh. So I think they felt bad for me, and they're like, okay, this idiot, he just wants to gamble anything. So they I don't know how it works.
Were you playing roulette on the video one too?
Yeah, and I lost every fucking roll. I $100, 3 spins, lost every one of them. Yeah, I'm not going back in that. Like,
slot machines on there you can check out.
Yeah, I'm not doing slot machines.
Beat down bad.
0.
I got to do that. I like the live casino. It's fun. Like, I love going in the chat room and talking shit to people and talking shit to the dealer. Yeah. It's just like a regular casino, except on chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, talk about degenerate.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go get some lunch. I just wanted to hop on.
All right. See you later. Mrs. Peete said I have a problem. Well, that problem just amounted to a new gun and a new gun safe. So, and a drink package for the cruise we're going on. So,
there you go.
So you're welcome, I guess.
Yeah,
although to be perfectly honest, isn't that the pot calling the kettle black?
Yeah, exactly. She's got a problem too, just a different one. We've all got problems.
You might have to start selling peacocks.
Yeah, and after I sell these 2 peacocks, shit, that's going to pay for our whole cruise and the Biloxi trip.
Well, see, there's one problem solved.
2 problems.
2 problems. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know, unless you want to breed those 2 peacocks anyway and just sell retarded peacocks.
How do you know?
Who knows what kind of color combination you'll get?
Hey, Vic, how do you... Yeah, if they're retarded peacock, they're not as bright, or like what are they just what are they, just earth tones, like brown and green?
Maybe they're
you'll get some brown. You'll get some FDE peacocks.
I don't know, or maybe they'd be more bright. I don't know. But.
No, TK, you didn't get blocked. And she said she's all mad. We said that she was 55. All right, I'm sorry. What are you, 53? I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't mean to offend you.
If it makes you feel any better, for whatever reason, some of my mother's mail came here, and she got a notice for a 50-year high school reunion.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, class of 1975.
I'm coming up on my 30 year. That tells you how old I am, Vic.
And next year is my 20 year.
Yeah, next year is going to be my 10 year.
I didn't go to any of my. I didn't go to the 10 year. I didn't go to the 20 year one. I didn't go to the 20. Well, that was last year. The 25 year one was last year.
Well, I went to my 10 year. I didn't have any intention of going, but my buddy's wife wanted to go, and he's like, "Dude, please show up." And I was like, "All right." So yeah, I went. Me and a Fifth Crown, and that Fifth Crown disappeared rather quickly.
Fifth Crown.
No, Dion, you're not blocked. Nobody's blocked in here.
Oh, what?
I don't think I have anybody blocked on this channel. I got a shitload on my other channel blocked, but I don't think I have anybody blocked on this channel.
Crown Royal, Vic. It's Canadian whiskey.
Yeah. Well, now it's American whiskey because we own Canada. So.
Well, yeah, now it's American whiskey.
Crown whiskey. Okay.
And pretty soon we're gonna take possession of everything in the Gulf of America.
Drill, baby, drill. I think I'm gonna cut it short today, guys. I really want to go get this gun. And what are my bets? I haven't made any bets today yet. Oh yeah, I did. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick before I get off here. I forget what I did bet though. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I bet. I already put a bet on the Duke game this weekend. Duke minus 4.5. Yeah. Oh, I bet the Pirates and the Rays over 7 runs. That's my bet for today. There you go. Lock it in. That's a winner. I don't know if they have torpedo bats or not, but that I don't think it even matters in this game.
Torpedo.
Yeah. Torpedo bats, Vic. What do you know about that?
That was the Yankees that got the torpedo bat.
Yeah, well, there's five starters on the Yankees that use the torpedo bats. Now, I didn't realize this, but every team during spring practice tested out the torpedo bats.
Yeah, so does.
But most teams just said, we don't like them. The Yankees, on the other hand, did like them, and now they're hitting. Well, that one game they had 9 home runs, Vic, in one game.
Yeah, does Aaron Judge use them?
Yes, he does. Yep. He's one of them. So now I was watching it. I can't remember what game it was. I think it was the Orioles game yesterday. The whole team has ordered torpedo bats, but they don't get in until later this week. So
hey, can we get some for Braves? Because Braves fans down on the internet.
The Braves need the whole team. The whole team needs torpedo bats immediately. Boy,
the Braves had 7 runs.
They are the worst team in baseball, Vic.
7 runs.
They are so fucking bad, dude. I won $100 the other day. I didn't even look at the line. I didn't care who they were playing against. I just saw Braves and bet $100 against them and won. That's all I needed to see.
Yeah.
The city of disappointment lives up to its name again.
Yeah.
Well, at least we did win the World Series.
Now you sound like Slitta.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
It sounded like Braves fans in the 90s. Well, we got a World Series. Yeah, but should have had like 4.
Yeah.
We got, and now we got another one. Yep, 25 years later. So
I'm gonna bet. Did the Braves play today? If they do, I'm betting against them. I'm betting against them every single day until they win. Which might be a while.
I'm thinking the Devil Rays got them torpedo bats the way they're hitting. I think it was the Phillies they played the other day. The score came across my phone.
Yeah.
They won like 7-0.
Yeah.
And the game before that, they won like 8-1, 9-1.
Ultra Magadog says we always start slow. When he says we, he's talking about the Braves. Yeah. No, but yeah, you do, but not this slow.
Not 0-6 slow.
Yeah, this is. I mean. Forget slow. You're almost in reverse.
I legitimately want to see, because I've seen, 0-17 in football. Yeah, I've seen 0-12 in college football. I want to see 0-172.
Damn.
That's never gonna happen.
That would be
hope.
That would be funny.
Especially if it's the Braves. That'll make it even funnier.
No,
we should take bets like we should pull. Let me pull up the Braves schedule real quick. Let's do this.
If it was the Braves, that would not be funny. But.
Atlanta Braves.
There's that text message I've been waiting on.
Well, not
schedule.
Whenever we end this, I got to pick up my kids from school. They're letting school out.
See what they're doing to you? For no reason.
No. It's supposed to get rough here today.
What, weather?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. We're at like I don't know what they call the scale, but it's like 0 to 5 for likelihood of a tornado, and we're at 5.
Look at this shit. All right, here's what the Braves have done so far. Their very first game, Padres lost 7-4. Padres the next day lost 4-3. Padres the third day lost 1-0. They didn't even score a run in that game. Oh, the next time, Padres lost 5-0. Back-to-back games without a single run, Vic.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck?
Padres, who are fucking terrible.
Yeah, the Padres suck. Dodgers and Braves, 6-1, loss. Dodgers and Braves, 3-1, loss. Today they play the Dodgers again. Shit. I'm about to bet that.
I'm gonna bet that. Jesus.
The Dodgers are gonna destroy them. They might score 10 runs.
Have the Braves gotten worse than the A's?
They play tonight at 8:40. Dodgers -1.5. Give me the Dodgers. Thank you. Let's do 50. There you go. Dodgers -1.5. Lock it in.
Oh yeah.
Lock it in, son. That's a winner. That's almost like free money. I mean, they may as well just go ahead and pay me now. They don't even play the game. Just go ahead and send me my money now.
They might as well.
Boy, the Braves. Have you watched them at all? I mean, it's funny to look at the scores. Have you watched them play though?
I have not.
They look like, oh my, they are so bad, dude. They can't do anything. They can't hit. They can't fucking field. I mean, they look like a high school team. You know how people we always say, oh yeah, so and so is a high school team in college football. They actually look like a high school team. That's how bad they are.
Now, would the participants in the slob softball game beat the Braves?
Yes, we would have. Yes, both Team Pete, Team Fools or Team Raj would have beat the Braves. Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, by a lot too.
Damn. That big day.
Big Dog Brett would have been the best hitter on the Braves this year.
Well, don't forget that ringer Raj brought with him. Good Lord.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
His cousin,
yeah, he actually brought one of the actual Braves, I think. This guy showed up with a professional baseball player. Oh, fuck. Oh. All right.
I should have called A-Rod.
Yeah. That is going to do it for me. I'm going to go pick up this gun and give him the business. So.
No, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
And then some.
Well, I'm going to. Trust me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might need
a couple hours and go pick up the kids from school.
I might need Xanax. I don't take Xanax. I don't even know what it has. Does anybody have any I can borrow before I go there? I don't think a good place to get angry is inside of a gun store. So.
Probably not.
Yeah. With a couple of guys who are armed,
Yeah, the only thing dumber may be this dude I grew up in the same neighborhood with, like we were kind of friends or whatever. The last time I saw him, he was in jail because he got caught trying to break into the armory at the sheriff's department and steal ammunition.
What the fuck? Was he on drugs or something?
No, I think he was sober. Well, I mean, mostly. I mean, he would smoke weed, but that was about it.
That's weird.
I think he was just a dumbass.
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just list of places that you never want to rob. Sheriff's Department is going to be number one, quickly followed by a gun store. Because I've seen several videos on the interweb of fools that actually thought it was a good idea to try and rob a gun store.
Yeah,
And,
it always ends up the same way. They're dead.
yeah, they had a worse case of lead poisoning than you get in Flint, Michigan.
I'm going to go rob somewhere where everybody is armed and knows how to use the gun. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. You know what they call that, Slim? That's natural selection.
That is. Darwinism at its finest.
Yeah, I'm not going to go in there and cause it that much. Look, I'm going to go in there and just, I'm going to be you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a Karen. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be a Karen. I'm going to go in there and tell them I'm giving a 1-star rating on Yelp.
I don't even think that's Karen behavior. Like,
give them.
How hard would it have been to do it while you're standing there?
Well, it wasn't hard.
Standing there.
Well, they did do it while I was on the way home. The thing that really pissed me off, I'm getting mad again now. The thing that really pissed me off is the way he had an attitude with me. Like somehow I was inconveniencing him because he didn't call me yet. It's like, bro, just say like, look, man, sorry that, for the, inconvenience that you drove out here, but we're not ready to give you the gun yet or whatever. And I would have been like, okay. But he just slams. Did we call you? No. Just slams my shit down and walks away. Fuck you. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's not great customer service.
No.
Oh, terrible customer service.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am going to go, though. All right. So, Vic, what you got going on today, buddy?
Today, I don't really think I'm really doing anything today. So, I think Celine is supposed to be doing his show today. So.
All right. Everyone go check out Celine. You'll be there, though, won't you?
Yeah.
All right. Everyone go check out the VicTube on Celine's stream at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
All right. See you later. All right, Slim.
Yeah, I'm going to go batten down the hatches.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. You get a bunch of crap put up in the garage. Whee!
Yeah. All right, buddy. I'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's going to do it for me as well, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this abbreviated edition of the Midday Show today. I'll see you very soon. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.